Hey everyone, Tech for Daddy back with another review. Today I have the Novostella Smart floodlights. These are outdoor lights, so they're water resistant and very durable, but they are also Wi-Fi enabled, which makes them smart, and they have their own app. So opening up the box here, you can see that you actually get two lights instead of just one, which is very nice. You can set these up together, set them up apart or in different rooms or different places outside. And then you also get the user manual here. They give you a little thank you card, it looks like, for purchasing from Novostella. And then you also have some antennas. Now these attach to the lights themselves. You just screw them onto the top, and it will greatly improve your Wi-Fi range on the lights. So you can set them up in your yard, far away from your router, and you should be able to connect to them still and have full functionality. Some of the features of these lights, they are obviously Wi-Fi enabled. They work with both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant, so you should be able to control them with your voice if you have one of those two. They have a dedicated iOS and Android app. They are IP66 water resistant. They have 16 million color lighting options, and they have 2,000 lumens, so they should get nice and bright. Taking them out of the box here, you can see that they're premium looking. They feel rugged. They feel like they're going to last a long time. There's a stand on the back here that pulls down, and then the antenna goes right here. One thing I did note is that the cord comes out of the bottom, so it doesn't really sit flush on the flat surface. So you're probably going to want to hang these. Little design flaw, but not a big issue. So to set up the lights, you have to download an app called Smart Life, and you can do it using that QR code right there. Once you're into the app, you click on lighting and then the Wi-Fi lighting to set it up. You enter your Wi-Fi information, and then it asks how fast the light is blinking. Now for me, the light wasn't blinking at all. It was just turned on and it was just bright, it wasn't blinking. So I had to go through a troubleshoot where you unplug it and plug it back in 3 or 4 times until the light finally started to blink. And then you can continue with the setup process. So that was a little bit of a hiccup for me, and it might not happen to you, but if it does, at least you know some tricks to get it to work. And after it's set up, you're kind of brought to this control center. This is where you control everything on the light. You can choose between different type of whites for lighting. There's color options. You can choose from any of these colors. And then there's scenes. These are preset scenes for different colors they use and different effects. And then you can set a schedule here. You can turn on or off at different times. You can manually turn it on or off at the bottom or set a timer. One thing to note, and what I found out the hard way, is that when you first plug it in, it turns on to the brightest setting. So if you're looking right at it, it can really shock the eyes. So make sure that it's pointed a different direction when you first turn it on. So let's test it out here. You can see there's a button here that you use to turn it on. And below the colors, you can see that there's a brightness setting. You can dim it or turn it up 100%. It does get nice and bright. Above that, you have colors, and this is where you can select a different color that you want the light to show. You can see here the color wheel has a ton of different options. You can find any sort of color that you want here. And then the last thing here is the preset scenes that they have. This will just allow you to find a scene that might fit for your type of mood that you want. Some of them strobe through colors, some of them pulsate different colors, some of them are a calming type of scene, so they have a ton of different scenarios for whatever type of mood you want to set. And then the last thing here is you can turn it on and off at the bottom. Now the light gets nice and bright, and it should be good enough to light up any sort of landscaping or housing structure that you want, and the colors are very vivid. You can see here, they're not dulled down at all. They look great. Now these are labeled floodlights, but I think they're a lot more than that. I think there's many different use cases for these. With the many different color options, these lights would be great as like an outdoor party light, or you could use them during the holidays to light up your landscaping or house with that specific holiday color. DJs might be interested in this as well, as the light is very customizable and has a lot of colors. And you could use it as a security light or for a room that doesn't have adequate lighting. And then, yes, of course, you can also use it as a yard light or as a floodlight. One of my favorite things about these lights is the integration with Amazon Alexa. I love being able to tell Alexa to just turn on my lights when I'm walking out the door or when people are coming over so that they can see my pathway. I think it's very cool, and it's a great feature that works awesome. Just a couple things I'm not a huge fan of with these lights, and one is, like I mentioned earlier, the power cord coming out of the bottom of the light. Makes it very difficult to stand this up on a flat surface. And 2 is the power cord is kind of short, So you're going to need a longer extension cord to plug these in your yard. But other than that, guys, I think these are great lights, especially for the price. I think it's a great value. The fact that you can take these and put them out in your lawn and have them light up your landscaping or house, and then bring them inside and use them for a party or something like that. I think they just have so many different use cases that's why they're such a great value. And once you set them up, the app is super user friendly, very easy to customize these lights exactly how you want it. And you can set schedules so it's maintenance free. You never have to go and shut off a light or turn them on. You can just use the app or just tell your Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant to turn them on. It's that easy. So if you want to check them out, I'll put a link in the description below. And as always, I really appreciate everyone that watches, likes, and subscribes. It really means a lot to me, guys. So thank you, and I'll catch you on the next video.